Hello guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. My name is Rabbidluigi, and in the last episode, we're in this Palace of the Twilight thing. We found an orb, we found a second orb. Our sword is now glowy and amazing. It can dispel Twilight. It's very useful. Would have been even more useful if we got it earlier. Didn't need to become a wolf. All that shit. We are now, in this episode, gonna fight the boss. Can you guess what the boss is going to be? I actually saved it outside the boss door, and it doesn't put you nice places when you reload the game. You have to go all the way through the Palace of Twilight. I have healed myself, thankfully. But I still took damage on the way here. And I don't like that. But anyway, can you guess who the boss is? Who's gonna boss? It's the boss fight. You know. Everybody knows. The gap in recording gave me a good amount of time to remember what his voice is, because we haven't seen him in absolutely ages. I've also picked up a slight cold in that time.
Scent.
A slight cold in that time. Might be slightly short on breath, because, I don't know where it came from.
Isn't this ironic? Here we are, all thanks to the dark magic curse you placed on Jackass.
Yeah, it's kind of how irony works. I'll get back to you on that one. What's your voice gonna be? I forget. Let me think of the voice. I don't know.
You speak of magic? Still your tongue for a moment, whelp, and I will tell you of both magic and the oppression of ages.
You do that. We need more exposition of stuff.
The people of our tribe, a tribe that mastered the art of magic, were locked away in this world like insects in a cage.
Seems like fun, doesn't it?
In the shadows we regress, so much so that we soon knew neither anger nor hatred, nor even the faintest bloom of desire.
I can see where this is going. I'm not sure I like this anymore.
And all of it was the fault of the useless do-nothing royal family that had reigned itself to this miserable half-existence.
It's getting angry, getting a bit insane. I should do my voice to do that as well. I'm not trying to do that. I can't really change my voice halfway.
It had served and endured in this depraved household for far too long, my impudent princess.
I can do it in between. Okay, that's a close-up.
And why, you ask? Because I believed I would be the next to rule our people, that is why.
You're working these issues out, and I appreciate it. Maybe do this before we get here, so we don't have to witness it. Yeah. This is interesting.
But why they acknowledge me as their king? No! And as such, I was denied the magic powers befitting our ruler.
At least the good thing is, you took it well.
It was then, in the thrall of hatred and despair, that I turned my eyes to the heavens and saw a god.
Or something like that. I clicked the A button by accident. Okay, so we're getting a lot of exposition. We're finding out lots of things. This is important. Have we even had the thing mentioned yet? No. Don't spoil the game again. You've clearly wronged yourself. You wanted an uprising, but you didn't have the power to uprise. I understand that. You've got to understand that it's not your power. Why are you so angry? Don't headbutt the... No. This is not how you fix problems. Headbutting the ground is never a good idea. You wide-eyed, creepy... I don't know. Strange man. Deeply misunderstood and about to be engulfed by the sun? Or a big ball of scariness? You're just okay with that. How do you know this is going to benefit you? How do you know this isn't just going to kill you? That looks like it's vaporizing you. That looks like a real bad time for everyone involved. You don't know that's Ganon. Does everyone know that's Ganon? That's what Ganon looks like. You don't know that's going to be helpful.
I shall house my power in you.
I should make you Scottish, shouldn't I? Should I make him Scottish? Let me know.
If there's anything you desire, then I shall desire it too.
I could make him Scottish. I'll make him Scottish. Yeah. I was almost Norwegian for a second there. Okay. Good. So Zant has been turned to the darker side. This is the dark side. You can't get any darker than this. This is like the Ultra Sith or some crazy shit like that. I need to cough again because my voice is made of shit. Oh, he said words. I was coughing. Everyone read that, didn't they? Okay.
To merge shadow and light and make darkness.
How do you get a mix? How do you get a middle ground with his voice? I don't know how to do that. I don't know why they pressed the A button for me. But anyway, ignore it. We are fighting the Usurper King Zant. I said like 5 years ago in a countdown I made about 5 years ago that this was not only my favorite Zelda boss fight, not only my favorite boss fight in this game, but one of my favorite in all games. This is not the... Hang on. It's not that hard. You gotta think about it. This is how Zant does things. And in case you can't tell, this is the boss fight room from when we fought the Diababa. not insect thing. The Diababa boss fight, where we used the Gale Boomerang, it's supposed to be a hint as to what you do. You use this, and it works, and everybody's happy, and he jumps around like a crazy man. This boss fight is amazing. It really is. A lot of people don't like how Zant spends the whole game being this badass, really concentrated amount of anger villain, and then becomes this ball of insane energy. But I like it. I do. It means, I don't know what it means, but he's kind of nothing without Ganon's power. Maybe he had the concentration and the ability thanks to Ganon's power or something. I don't know. One of those things. I need to stop doing that so I can do this. There you go. You stop doing that at your peril, sir. Oh, I need to try to run out of breath because my I don't know, I've got like wheeziness. I don't know why I've got wheeziness. I was up late last night doing editing for the countdown, which went up on Sunday, and then by the time I went to bed, I had a big wheeziness in my throat, which isn't good. I've had the medicine, I've had the inhaly stuff, which is used for like asthma. It doesn't feel like asthma. I don't get asthma, so I don't know what the problem is. But we're now underwater. Everyone, what's the button? That's the wrong button. There we go. That's. I don't know which menu I need. I don't. Oh, you're trying to make sure that I keep a track of what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, everyone keeping track of what boss fights we've seen so far. We didn't even see what's his name? I forget the name of the guy. Fyrus. Didn't see Fyrus. We're going straight to Morphil. Straight to Morphil, straight underwater. It's a bit interesting. It's yeah, it's not a lot you can really say about this. A lot of people don't like how Zant goes. I've already said this, haven't I? Goes from being a very serious villain into this absolute fruitcake almost in a non-derogatory sense, an absolute crazy when there was no real lead up to it. I kind of like that. It's kind of like he snaps in that moment where not so much his empire is falling around him, but he realizes that he no longer has the upper hand almost, because I have an awesome sword with glowy stuff and he has a giant heads of himself. Don't sink back into the ground. Just open up and let me do things. Where is the guy? This honestly is my least favorite part of this fight because it's very slow. But that's fine because everything else is amazing. Like, there we go. Like, really amazing. It's like nostalgia. It's like really short-term nostalgia. You go back to, it's like a highlights of the best fights in this game. Although I wouldn't really say that, this is interesting. It's a mini-boss. And we have an amazing rendition of his theme. Oh, it's amazing. And we can do this, and then this. Am I selling you on this boss fight yet? I mean, 5 years ago I said this was my favorite boss fight. It's up there, still, because it's really fun. I would say others have maybe surpassed it. I've played lots of games in 5 years, okay? So maybe it's not that high anymore. Maybe like 5 or something. I should remake that list. Give me suggestions for good boss fights. I have played many. We are doing this now! Oh god. This is so silly, but I love it. It's so stupid. I should probably not be... Does he have any ice attacks? I don't know, but I don't want to chance it. Because I don't even want to contemplate how much damage I'd take. Oh! I should have been looking down. I should have been looking down. Have one of these. Have one on the back. There we go. Get him on the back swing. You become really small. You become really small. Like, really tiny small. That's incredible. I shall put him in my handbag and keep him for later. That sounds really weird. I would like less of... I don't know. I really like the music as well. It's very distracting. Large parts of this boss fight is very distracting. The music, the way it's remixed a lot of the boss themes from earlier in the game with Zant's kind of unique sounds to it. I don't know. There's lots of little things, and the little things are amazing. Speaking of little things, he's tiny again. Get back here. Get back. No. That was annoying. Okay, that's fine. This isn't going to take very long. It's not the hardest boss fight in the world. It is maybe the most fun boss fight in the world. You look at me playing this thing. Oh, he's having so much fun. Nearly being stomped by a weird, whatever this guy is. I don't know. Remember when he was serious and scary? That feels like such a long time ago. But I like it. It's a contrast. You got to have contrast to appreciate the themes you have. But anyway, welcome to the outside. This is the area where... I don't know if this is just a retelling. Are we being transported or just shown like a projection? Is this where we had the Maybe. This is where we had the chest which I couldn't get to, and I asked how to get to it, and everyone told me how to get to it, so thank you for that, guys. Oh, I probably shouldn't use too many of those things. He is, a little bit desperate now. That's fine. I can deal with that. He has this attack, which is generally amazing and fun, and goes on for quite a while, which is nice. I appreciate that. I'll just get away from you. You crazy, crazy man. And let's be honest, in terms of a boss fight being memorable, and also a character being memorable, would you rather he stayed this really serious, really calculated, crazy guy? I've got fairies, guys, don't worry. Would you rather he stayed that than turn into this, which is way more interesting in every way, and also makes for a more interesting boss fight? That's fine. I've got fairies for days. Whoa, you're coming from a, oh, he's coming from a blind side. Coming from a blind side. Where's he gone? Where's he going? Nobody knows. It's actually it's lots of fun. It's a lot. Oh no, you stop it. You stop that now, please. You know, there are children watching. Hi children, how you doing? Oh, he's losing it. This is basically his last stand, it feels like. If it feels like it's his last stand, might be because it kind of is. I think he knows that he's running out of options, so we'll just go crazy for the sake of being crazy. I don't know what's going on. I've lost all grasp on what's going on. Oh, where's he coming from? Okay. You run out of energy. I'll do one of these. You nearly dead yet? You gotta be dead now. There we go. Oh, Zant. You're an interesting character. Interestingly enough, while I'm here and while we're watching this incredible death scene, if you want to call it that, he turns up in Hyrule Warriors, and from the start of Hyrule Warriors, he is this character. Not the really super serious guy who commands so much respect from the bad guys. He's this insane, crazy man. That's kind of like spoilers. It's kind of a kind of spoilers things. We get the few shadows back as well. It's a good day. We're doing well. Even if my voice is going a bit funky. She didn't turn back into what she looked like before, so that's a bit interesting.
You traitor!
Yeah, it's a bit interesting. It didn't quite work how you expected it to, so this game isn't over. That's what I'm getting at.
Traitors!
Oh, wrong person.
Traitors, huh? You want to know why no one would call you king? It was your eyes, then. All saw it, a loss of power burning in your pupils. Did you think we'd forget our ancestors lost their king to such greed?
It's clearly what it is. I should, like, overdub the previous thing.
Midna, foolish Twilight princess, the curse on you cannot be broken.
This is the voice he's got now.
It was placed on you by the magic of my god. The power you held as leader of the Twilight will never return.
Oh, that's a shame. He's still alive, isn't he?
Already has he descended and been reborn in this world. As long as my master Ganon survives, he will resurrect me without cease.
Oh, that's a nice deal you got there. You still look terrifying in your own special way. You know what else is terrifying? I have power now, or rather Midna has power now. This is an interesting, that's an interesting way to go. That was quite interesting. Everyone pay attention to what just happened now?
I used just a fraction of the power that's in me now.
You're very powerful now.
I did that using only a fraction of my ancestors' magic.
Yeah. It's, you know, we're dealing with serious stuff now. Haven't you worked this out? Every time we go after the few shadows and get them back, they're, you know, serious stuff. Makes evil giant spiders.
Jackass, now is the time. You must save Zelda.
Yeah. How did we get to that point all of a sudden?
The evil power Zelda was wielding, I couldn't take it from him. But at least I still have the magic of my ancestors.
Would you want Ganon's power?
With it, I can return the cherished power Zelda bestowed upon me.
Oh yeah. That was good. I want the heart container. There's a heart container in here somewhere. I'm not going to miss it, otherwise everyone dies.
Now, let's go. Princess Zelda's waiting.
She is indeed. She's still in Hyrule Castle somewhere. Give me that fucking heart container. You know what this means, don't you? Very rarely has it ever meant this, but getting the last heart container in the game means we have 4 hearts in the game. That's amazing. Oh, it's... The game is no longer threatening in terms of difficulty.
I'll get you out of it. You sure there's nothing else you need to do?
Not really. Palace of Twilight, done. All the Miiverse stamps, all the heart pieces, and a heart container. The Miiverse stamps are really the only... Okay, the Miiverse stamps are one of the only things that are really in our way, which is stopping us from finishing the game. I reckon, what, 5 episodes? 5 episodes is about right. Would that work? Yeah. Not including this one, so I don't know how long that is, maybe 2 weeks left, I don't know, we're right at the end is what I'm trying to say.
So Ganondorf was just using sand to help him return to the World of Light. I guess now we know the true nature of that barrier over Hyrule Castle. He's in Hyrule Castle, I'm sure of it. Princess Zelda is in grave danger. We must return to the World of Light and hurry to the castle.
Yes, we shall. I'm thinking, we have 5 minutes left. There's not a lot we can do, but I do want to find some Miiverse stamps. It's annoying. That won't take a whole episode. We are right on the cusp of beating this game. I also want to do the Cave of Shadows before we go to Hyrule Castle. So, I don't know. What we could do, if I can find some Miiverse stamps around here right now, I'm going to try and do that, and then in the next episode, we'll do the Cave of Shadows, because that sounds like fun. So now we get into the fun Miiverse stamps in the game, which I know roughly where they are, but the problem is, without looking at a video walkthrough, which is slightly difficult to do when I'm recording, so, I mean, I could do that. If push comes to shove, I will not necessarily stop what I'm doing, but I will, you know, look elsewhere to try and find the Miiverse stamps, which I don't really know where they are. But, yeah, that's the problem. Unlike the Poes, which are easy to find, or not easy to find, but you have so many different so many different ways of tracking them, this is a bit harder, because I'm going off, like, pretty much what I know from having looked up walkthroughs, which is less helpful. There is a circle of grass around here. This is a circle of grass. But I don't think it's in here, because I think we've been down here. Or maybe it is down here. I don't know. It's supposed to have chew jellies in it. We've already been down here, haven't we? Where's the chew jellies? You lie about chew jellies. I don't know where this is. I may look this up, because I need it right now. This is the only time we're going to get Miiverse stamps until after the Cave of Shadows, which is a fun place to be. I need to come up. We've done this, haven't we? You tell me we've done this. I don't know. Have we done this? Where's this fucking... Where's it? It's supposed to be chew jellies. I don't see any chew jellies. I'm gonna have to look it up. Hey, to be fair to the walkthrough I'm following, it did say, I think... No, is this the wrong one? I think I'm in the right place. I don't know. I might be on the wrong side of the bridge, maybe. It said east. Yeah, the walkthrough said that it's on the east side of the bridge, and there's a circle of grass. And I just saw a walkthrough which had a grass in a corner. It might be this one over here. Maybe I'm looking at it from the wrong angle. Actually, you know what it is? You know what it is exactly? Because this is where I need to go. It's because everyone else isn't in Heroes mode. Everyone else is doing this normally. So east is actually west. Oh, that makes following walkthroughs really hard. I'm not even going to bother with the chew jellies. I have potions for days. I don't even have to care. Give me that Miiverse stamp. So that's not an eye. That is an eyelash, sir. That's barely... Oh, hang on. Maybe I have a vested interest in what's going on down here, because I would like... Not necessarily this. I would like this, though. I would very much like this. A lot of people said that in the Cave of Ordeals, I missed out on a lot of rare chew jellies. You can usually tell... That's a very large red chew jelly. You can usually tell where the special rare chew jellies are. They sparkle. That's quite an important thing. They're like the yellow one. The yellow one is lantern oil, but they sparkle and are slightly more pale. Let's find more stamps! Actually, you know what? Since we've got a decent amount of time, I might as well get all the Miiverse stamps that I am lacking. We haven't got that many to go. There are 3. I think there are 3. Oh, no! Oh, nobody told me the contents of this room! Oh, I wish someone told me the contents of this room before I came down here. We've only got, like... a certain amount of stamps which we can't get. 3, I think, is the number of stamps that we cannot reach at the moment. I don't even want to go in there. I don't even want to go in there. Oh, I really don't. Is there a quick way to kill these spiders? Let's find out. Ball and chain, motherfucker! That kind of is actually quite good. That's actually really good. I will take this info. Can you block against a ball and chain? No, you can't. Oh my god. I have found the broken system. I am breaking the system as we speak, and it can go through wooden, really flimsy wooden shit. So that's good. We're learning things here. Do I need to kill all the spiders? I'm going to kill all the spiders. You can't even stop me. Or do I actually need to light lanterns? Not lanterns. They're like lanterns. Okay, that's nice. I mean, not really, because I don't care about the money, but it's fun. It's nice, little funky thing to do. But what I'm getting at, eventually, I'll get to the point eventually. Not a lot of Miiverse stamps to go. As much as I complain about them and how they have very little use and how they're only real... That's the thing. Here's the thing. Every single collectible in this game has a use in some way. Like, the heart pieces are obvious. The Poe souls give you money, which can then power the magic armor, which is like an infinite heart container. And, you know, the Miiverse stamps do nothing in the game. It's kind of the letdown. I wish they did something in the game, but the nature of them being Miiverse stamps means that they can't do something in the game because they are stamps for something outside the game. So, it's a disconnect. They have no use in the game to make you stronger, which is a little disappointing. I'll tell you what is confusing though, spending so long, and the only times I've ever played this game, it's been in this configuration, like Heroes mode, like we're doing now, and the Wii version was flipped. Seeing the unflipped version, I am not used to it, and it seems very weird. It's like watching someone write left-handed. You know what it is? It's a familiar action, but it's done in such a way that feels so weird. I'll tell you exactly, other than the writing analogy. Oh god, this sounds like so much fun. Other than the writing analogy, it's kind of like seeing a fan-made level of a game you know very well, like a fan-made Super Mario 64 level, and it's something you know, it's something you understand quite well, but it's just so slightly wrong and so slightly not real that I don't know, it's such a weird feeling. I'm just trying to kill these really, really annoying enemies that I don't really care enough to know their names. Anything else other than the bees? Not the bees, no, not the memes, not the Nicolas Cage memes. You know, we're near the end of the episode. I'm hunting Miiverse stamps. How can I make it entertaining? I don't know. There's the S stamp. It looks an awful lot like an S. How did that happen? Why can't you just have an Arabic... Is that the Arabic? No. Arabic numerals. Roman lettering. Roman numerals and Arabic numerals are different. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. That is, with the actual 1, which looks like a 1, is Arabic numerals. Is it Roman numbering or is it Greek? No, Roman numbering. Is it Roman lettering or Greek lettering? I don't know. I'm just here to find stamps. The good news is that this should be the last thing that I need to, fuck about in the overworld for. I mean, there's nothing else really we have to collect. There's fish. Would you like me to collect fish? We don't really need to collect fish. We might do that as a... I mean, I need to show off the fishing. I would like to do a bonus episode where I show off the things I haven't showed off. And there are a few things I haven't showed off, mainly in that area. Because there's a stupid, tilty minigame which goes on for, the rest of time. Because there's loads of levels to it, which I completely forget about every time I think about this game. That is not something I think about, because there are so many more interesting things when it comes to this game. The stupid ball rotation minigame isn't really all that exciting. These enemies are taking quite a long time to kill, even if they aren't that difficult to kill. It's a slight challenge, not even a slight challenge, you know, it's not a brainless enemy to fight, so it takes slightly longer, and I almost sound like I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. Why wasn't it on the pedestal? Now I'm complaining. Why isn't it where every other chest has been? I don't know. Now I'm complaining. Now I'm mad. Also, in a weird way, we have now collected, as we get the Angry Link stamp, we have all the letters, all the Miiverse letters in the game, which I think is quite an achievement. I think because we've managed to mop up the Miiverse stamps in the end of an episode, it should mean that there's one less episode in this series, basically, because I was thinking that we might have to spend a bit of an episode or the back end of an episode like this, maybe, so there weren't that many Miiverse stamps to collect anyway. But I thought there are just loads of enemies in here. There's no theme, there's no consistency, there's just loads of shit in here. I don't like it. I am leaving. I'm getting my Wolf Link stamp. It's beautiful. It's the best stamp in the game. And leaving quickly. I don't like it here. But yeah, since we've got all the ones we can get now, we don't have to worry about it later. We just go through the game as normal and have a wonderful time in the process. But this has been Rabbidluigi. This has been Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. And in the next episode, we're going to do the Cave of Shadows. I know nothing about it. I've never tried it before. I haven't seen it before. I don't know the format. It could be hard. It could be easy. But, you know, we're going to try it. We're going to see what happens. I don't know if it's going to take 1 episode or 2. Shouldn't take 3, because the Cave of Ordeals took 3, 2. It took 2, and it's not going to be harder than that. I hope so. I really, really hope so. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.